Hi, this is Michael, and I wanted to make this video for the business owners with the ERTC, Employee Retention Tax Credit Program, and to answer some of the questions here that I'm receiving from business owners and from nonprofits. The number one question that I get asked is, how can we be certain that when we pay half of the 20% upfront, that we are going to get the service that we have paid for? Well, it's a two-way street. I'm going to show you some documentation, but I'm going to tell you this first. When the documents are submitted in the correct order and submitted correctly, and the accounting firm that works with AIA, American Incentive Advisors, reviews the documentation, then they're going to have the exact amount that you're going to be reimbursed by the IRS. When you receive that, everything will be signed and contractually structured, meaning that you're going to give 10% of what you're going to receive upfront. The greater portion that you receive from the IRS, that check is going to go directly to you. And then it would be incumbent upon you, the business owner, or the authorized person with the nonprofit, to ensure that AIA gets the remaining 10% from what you receive. So, in fact, you, the business owner, and you, the nonprofit authorized person, are going to be in charge of the greater portion of the monies that are going to be paid back by the IRS. So that contract works both ways. If AIA fails to keep its end up, your legal team will have recourse. And if your organization or business fails to do what is contractually obligated in paying the remaining 10%, then AIA has a recourse. So with that said, let's take a look at some of the documentation that you're going to be receiving. First of all, we're going to go over the frequently asked questions that you can see them right here. And these are the situations in which the organization or business qualifies for this ERTC reimbursement. And to say ERC, Employee Retention Credit, but it's the Employee Retention Tax Credit, we know that. What entities qualify? All business sizes. We work with businesses with 10 or more employees and with organizations with 10 or more employees that qualify. Yes, it's retroactive. Yes, it can be combined with PPP and or also the SMOG. Yes, you're eligible if you work with a professional employer organization. If they work with a PEO, okay, and you're reading this and seeing it for yourself. And you can see okay, less than the 500. So the nonprofits benefit And this is why you're going to want to hire AIA. And they say this, you only get paid when you receive the ERTC, understanding that only get paid in full. You're going to pay the half, 10% upfront, and the remaining 10% when you receive your check. Okay, and this is for the nonprofits. Here's the program. %50 of the wages paid per quarter. You can see and read for yourself. Contingency of 20%. Only after you qualify and then everything is signed off on, then you would actually pay half of that 20%. And this is the information about the CARES Act, information about the COVID-19 relief package that you can see there for yourself. Documents checklist. This is one of the most important aspects of this entire program. And it's incumbent upon you, the business owner, or your designee, or you, the authorized representative for the nonprofit or your designee, to submit these documents correctly and in the correct order in which they are requested. You have to submit the completed application with these documents. And they must be submitted individually, not as one file. Each quarter has to be submitted individually. And you need to submit the actual information, the original loan information from the PPP loan records. And you must submit those individually as well if you receive two. And you must submit the letter, the original letter. And you understand here, detailed payroll records by quarter. And they're per quarter, current quarter. And it has to be group healthcare statement. Detail must include at a minimum premium amount by the employee. PPP loan records required for both first and second round if applicable. So the sooner that you, the client, submit the documents to the secure Dropbox that you're going to receive if you choose to work with me or my team, and the sooner that those documents are submitted, the sooner the accountants can work on the calculations and get you the exact number of money that you shall receive per employee. So I hope this helps to clear up any misgivings or misunderstandings about the 10% of the 20% that AIA requires upfront. and how in fact you, the client, will receive the greater portion of that money, and you will then be responsible to ensure that AIA gets the remaining 10% once you receive the check from the IRS. Again, I'm Michael, and I hope that this helps you to understand the importance of you submitting the documents that are necessary, submitting them in the correct order, and submitting them correctly in order for the accountants to work on your claim as soon as possible. Thanks, and have a great day.